Hi everybody, welcome back to Sunshine Soap and Candle Company. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make an emulsified lip scrub. Over the years I've shared with you a few non-emulsified lip scrubs. I'll go ahead and put the link to those videos down below for you to check out, but I've often have requests to show you how to make an emulsified formula. Now, there are some benefits to creating an emulsified lip scrub. So for instance, you're not going to have any floating oils in this formula. So whatever package you decide to put it in, you don't really have to worry about leakage or seepage of the floating oils. Also, this formula is going to rinse cleanly off of your lips and not leave any greasy residue behind. Up until very recently, I wasn't sure that an emulsified formula could be made in a lip scrub type product, but I have come across a really unique ingredient that has helped me transform your regular lip scrubs into a emulsified product, and I'm super excited to share it with you today. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my step-by-step process of how to make this emulsified lip scrub, and if you would like the full written recipe plus the full written detailed step-by-step tutorial, please head on over to my Patreon campaign where you'll be able to unlock this formula at the $5 level. Not only will you be able to unlock today's formula, but you'll be able to unlock the vault of formulas all at the $5 level. I have almost 4 years now of archived recipes for you to take advantage of. I post weekly, sometimes twice weekly, recipes and tutorials over there, so there's just a wealth of information to take advantage of. In addition to the $5 tier, there are 4 other tiers for you to take a look at and take advantage of, each with their own unique benefits. We offer things like live monthly hangouts, quarterly classes, gift packages, and most recently we have started offering a 10% off coupon code to makesy.com. Right when you sign up, you'll be emailed a benefit of the coupon, and it's exclusive to my patrons. And if you're brand new to the campaign, you'll also be emailed a $5 or $10 off coupon code to use at onlinelabels.com. Both of these suppliers have become some of my most favorite. I really hope that you'll check out the campaign. I'll leave the link in the description box below. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is weigh off something called sucraclear. Now, if you guys saw last week's video, you saw that I used this ingredient to create 3 amazing ingredients. This is a natural oil gellant. So what it does is it turns your oils into a gel base, but it also acts as an emulsifier. So it's so versatile. You can use it in sugar scrubs. You can use it in oil to milk cleansers. You can use it in creamy body washes. You can use it in foaming sugar scrubs. The possibilities are endless. Today we're going to be using it in an emulsified lip scrub. So we're going to go ahead and weigh off the sucraclear. All right, then I'm going to set my sucraclear aside. And in my next beaker, I'm going to be weighing off all of the oil-based ingredients. And the first thing we're going to be weighing off is some jojoba oil. I love jojoba oil for skincare. It's super lightweight. It's super close to your own skin makeup. It just has a really good, lightweight, fast absorbing feel to it, and it's very luxurious. All right. The next ingredient I'm going to be weighing off here is a bit of flavor oil. Now I'm going to be using some mixed berry flavor oil. This one came from TKB, and you want to make sure if you're putting any type of fragrance oil in your lip products that it's a lip safe fragrance or flavor oil. And that's very important. You don't want to put anything that's not safe for your lips, because chances are a little bit is going to be consumed when you put it on your mouth, so you just want to make sure it's lip safe. Any website that carries fragrance oils should be able to list in the description of product if it's a lip safe oil or not. So we're going to go ahead and pop in our flavor oil. And there we go. I love that the The TKB brand has a little squeeze nozzle on it. I think that's great. Makes it super convenient for weighing out. And then the last thing we're going to be adding to this oil phase is a little bit of lip safe mica or colorant. So again, if you're adding mica or colorant to this lip scrub, which is totally optional, you want to make sure that it is a lip safe product. This one is called Sparkle Rose. It comes also from TKB. I'm just going to put in, probably about 1/4 teaspoon. You can always add more later if it's not what you like. And then I'm going to give that a little bit of a stir just to mix in my mica. What I like about this formula is it's very simple in its ingredients and fairly natural. Yet it feels super decadent and just works as a gorgeous lip scrub. All right, and now it's time to go ahead and combine our oils to our sucraclear, and this will create a beautiful gel base. And I'm going to show you what to do first. So all you do is you want to break up the sucraclear just a little bit with your stick blender. Now, I don't have a lot of product in here, but just get it a little bit kind of mixed up. And then the next thing you're going to do is just pour a tiny bit. This is the trickiest part of using this product, is incorporating it into the sucraclear, because you have to do it a little bit at a time. This is a product that builds viscosity as you blend and add in your oils. If you go too fast with your oil, you are going to have issues with it combining, and then it will just go flat. So just a little bit at a time. I'm just going to pour in the littlest bit of oil here. Give that a good mix with an immersion blender. You want to mix this product until you get a foam, like a creamy white emulsified looking base. All right, I have switched over to this other stick blender that has this little attachment on it, and it's much easier when you're working with small amounts with this particular product to use this. So I haven't quite reached that creamy white base, but I will bring you back after I mix it up and show you what that looks like. All right, so this is what I mean. It should look creamy and opaque. Of course, this has a little bit of a pink hue to it, but you'd want it to look like this before you add any more oil to it, because like I said, this is a product that builds viscosity, and if you add the oil base in too quickly, your formula will go flat. All right, so we're starting to build some viscosity. Once your oil additions are well mixed, that's when you know it's ready to add in just a little bit more at a time. Now this whole process can take up to 10 minutes, so be patient. And once it gets to a certain viscosity, you can hand mix in the rest of the oil. So I'll bring you back when we're all combined. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, now we're at the hand mixing stage. The viscosity is now building to a thick type gel that's not going to fall out of your container. So as you can see, it is building and getting thicker as we add in our oil. So we can switch now to just a stiff spatula. I find the stiff spatula to be the easiest to mix in the oil, and you can also start adding in a little bit more oil at a time at this point. But I just wanted to give you a visual that you can, about halfway through, just start hand mixing in your oil base. It gets a little harder to stick blend, but you want to make sure that everything that the oil is well absorbed and combined into this before you go adding in any more. All right. All right, so our oil is now all mixed in with our sucraclear. We've got this super just thick gel base here that we're working with. And I'm actually gonna put in, you'll know when your oil is all the way absorbed when it takes on this kind of glossy appearance and it's super thick. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna add in a tiny bit more of the pink mica here. I know that this is going to go a little bit more opaque once we add in our sugars. So I'm going to go ahead and just, if I could get my package open. All right, so I'm opening up the Sparkle Rose mica. I'm going to put about another 1/4 teaspoon in there and then give it a good hand stir. And get that all mixed in. Our base. So we're making a 200 gram batch today. There, that's a better color. Now I'm just going to start adding in my sugar to this base. I'm going to go ahead and get my scale. This is the last step, is just to add in the sugar before we put it in the packages. So I'm just adding in a little bit at a time. It's going to appear like a lot of sugar and that the base can't hold it, but I assure you it will. Just make sure you're using a nice stiff spatula for combining. The amount of sugar you put into this type of formula is up to you. This one's going to be kind of a medium, maybe to heavier exfoliation. You can definitely use less sugar if you like. All right, and then we're just going to place that last little bit of sugar in there. We're going to give this a good stir. And there we go. We just made a beautiful emulsified lip scrub. No floating oils. See how it's so thick it's not falling off my spatula, so it's not going to fall out of your containers while shipping. And then the last thing we're going to do is just go ahead and scoop this beautiful formula into our containers. All right, I have transferred the formula into a gallon-sized bag here, and I'm going to pipe it into my little 1 ounce PET containers. I think that'll be a bit easier and a little less messy since the opening on these are pretty small. Just see where it's coming out of here. And as you can see, you know, my piping here, my bag isn't the best, but it does pipe easily. Well, shoot. All right, so I have transferred my product into a gallon-sized bag, and then I have another bag over it because I cut my opening too big on the first bag. But anyway, you can pipe this into your containers if they're like mine. I think this is a much easier and cleaner way to get it into your containers. So as you can see, it does pipe nicely into there. It's just a great, great consistency for a lip scrub, in my opinion. There you go. See that? Let's move those over. And there you go. They're all piped in, looking absolutely gorgeous. They smell good. I'm sure they have a nice little sweet flavor to them as well, but we're just going to go ahead and pop the lids on. And then I'll give you a little bit of a use demo. All right, I'm going to give you a little bit of a use demo here. So all you're going to do is take a little bit of the lip scrub. Some of you are going to ask me about preservative on this type of product. It's an anhydrous product, so that means it contains no water. So there's no water and oil mixing, which means you don't technically need a preservative. In this little batch, I'm not adding one. I never usually add preservative to my lip scrubs because I don't like the idea of accidentally ingesting preservative. However, you can put preservative in this lip scrub product. Just follow the usage rates on whatever preservative you decide to use. So we're going to go ahead and just scoop out a little bit on my finger. It doesn't take a lot. Like I said, this is a pretty exfoliating product. And just rub it in. Has a really good berry flavor. As far as lip scrubs go, this is very good. I think this is the favorite one out of the other lip scrub formulas that I've shared as well. Now, because this is emulsified, you could either take a little bit of water and just rinse it off, or you can take a little bit of your paper towel or washcloth and just wipe the area. And there you go. So your lips are left nice and exfoliated and ready to take your next application of lip balm or lip gloss. All right, everybody. Well, that's how you make a beautiful emulsified sugar scrub. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Please remember to leave comments and questions below. That really helps me out. And share this video with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, everybody. Catch you on the next video. Bye. Keep shining.